who tells your story? Which character tells your story? There are different possibilities for this if you think about it. If you're writing a story, if you're working on a story, you'll know that there are characters in the story, and there's also somebody who's telling the story. And maybe the one who's telling the story is one of your characters. Maybe it's your main character who's saying, I did this, I went there. Or maybe the story is told by some other kind of voice that isn't in the story that says, she went there, she did this. And those are two different ways that you can tell a story. When it's a voice saying, I went there and I did this, we can call that the first person. And when it's saying, she went there and she did this, we can call it the third person. And you can try out doing it both ways. It's quite interesting to see what difference it makes if you take the same little part of your story and try it in two ways. I like to do that sometimes. So at the beginning of Wolfstongue, my character Silas, he meets a wolf, and I'll read the way I wrote it in the book. It goes, there was a wolf on the cycle path. Silas walked along the path every day after school. It ran beside a patch of woodland. It was not the fastest way home, but Silas used it because he liked being by himself. So there, I'm telling the story, I'm saying it about Silas. But I could have written it a different way. I could have done it like this. There was a wolf on the cycle path. I walked along the path every day after school. It ran beside a patch of woodland. It was not the fastest way home, but I used it because I liked being by myself. And if I'd done it that way, then it would have been Silas telling us the story. And it just would have had a different feel to it. And it would have made a difference to the way the story was going to work if it was Silas telling us the story of himself instead of me telling you the story of Silas. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Either is fine. And there are all kinds of different ways you can do it. You can have any of your characters in your story be the one who is telling the story. But it's quite fun, and you might learn quite a lot if you try it different ways and see which one you like the best.